I'm Mick, this is MickCraft, and we are continuing the Warcraft 30th anniversary celebration with the Warcraft 2 Tides of Darkness pre-release alpha version. This is for magazine preview only, so better not spread that around. Anyways, I guess the story behind this is Blizzard sent this effectively a magazine preview demo to a bunch of media outlets. Some of them misunderstood and accidentally sent it out with their demo discs that were common in gaming magazines of the day. So this is still exists. It's on the Blizzard archive. Let's go ahead and jump in to some nice voice acting by Bill Roper.
Defending the lands of Lordaeron has become increasingly difficult since the invasion by the Orcish fleet.
All right, we'll skip it. It doesn't hit quite as hard without the epic backing tracks that they added in Warcraft 2. So here we go. I was playing around with it earlier. You use plus and minus to change the game speed, which is interesting, because the menu you'll see is all grayed out. So there's the slowest. We'll get it back up to the fastest. So one of the most interesting things in this alpha version is you'll notice there's another resource up here, Ore. Now, Blizzard, they seem to really want to include Ore in Warcraft. Even some of the early Warcraft 1 screenshots show Ore as an available resource. Now, they made it so far as in the alpha, there's a Ore icon that you'll see in the lower right alongside the gold and lumber icons that we've grown to know and love. So, what is Ore exactly? Well, here are the rocks that you already know from Warcraft 2, and in this Warcraft 2 alpha, you can actually harvest the rocks. So there's our peasant strip mining away at the mountainside, and soon enough he'll be walking back home with a nice, lovely sack of ore on his shoulder. So there is not a unique, there's no unique sprite for the ore carrying back. It's exactly the same as the gold. So let's go ahead and utilize some cheats and get ourselves some other unique items from the Warcraft 2 alpha. One is that, actually, you know what, I'm going to turn fast build off for this. There's a Warcraft 1 asset remaining in this, and watch closely at my building barracks here. Whenever I destroy it, that is actually the fire from burning buildings and destroyed buildings in Warcraft 1. I'll go ahead and play it for you one more time. And then the next thing is quite cool and very different from release Warcraft 2. And it's how we...
Your command.
Actually, I need a lumber mill. Where is it? There we go, shipyard. And it's actually how we get oil.
Yes, my lord.
So they had a cool little unique system set up.
Yes.
How do I even build a shipyard?
Yes, my lord.
That wasn't quite worked out yet. So we need our tanker.
Your command.
And we have this icon here, search for oil. So pay attention to the minimap. And look at that. It's like a little RPG minimap like I was showcasing recently for Warcraft 3. So you search for oil, and these green spots are good locations to build an oil rig, which you can then build anywhere, and you can begin harvesting from. Maybe? How do I harvest from it? Or does it just produce oil? Honestly, I'm not sure. But anyways, that's the oil search for oil process. You'll see up here that, there's another oil spot. We'll build another rig.
Work complete.
I forget if I mentioned it is Warcraft 1 commands. Warcraft 1 mouse, which survived into release Warcraft 2. You can actually select if you want to utilize the Warcraft 1 or Warcraft 2 mouse style. Naturally, a majority of people utilize the Warcraft 2 mouse style, but it was an option available. Another thing, I don't know if you noticed, but whenever he was hacking away at the ore, the peasant uses only one arm, so the sprite's a little bit different. And I also noticed, too, something. He stands whenever he's looking straight down. He's kind of on the right of the box. So just a random little thing. And there is one more final thing. Uh-oh. We weren't ready for the Horde, who are still labeled as Spearman. That is another thing. But we're actually going to go on to Human Mission 2.
Having secured key waterways by the...
Well done with the voice acting, Bill Roper. Fast build. Let's go ahead and start upgrading because one other unit is quite different.
As you wish.
I guess we need the lumber mill.
Yes, my lord. Work completed. At once, sire.
Maybe we need a blacksmith? How do we get knights? Okay, and the blacksmith is in advanced structures.
Work complete.
There we go. So the knight has an incomplete sprite.
Yes, my lord.
As you can see, he looks quite a bit different from the final Warcraft 2 sprite, which I will go ahead and throw up there as well. Let's see, show map. The orcs are not quite as changed in this alpha. The peon still has a one-armed working animation, just like the peasant, as you'll see right there. And then the axe thrower is still called a spearman. But otherwise, things are quite similar. And actually, one more thing I did just remember. In the alpha, they were experimenting. Check the ogre's 110 hit points. Versus the knight, 90 hit points. So they were experimenting with having differences. The footman has 55 hit points versus the grunt's 60 hit points. By release of Warcraft 2, they completely scrapped all of that, and they made it so that the units were mirrors of each other, with a small exception of having different spells for the spellcasters. I don't know, or let's take a look and see if the...
Your command.
It's just called an aircraft. Look at our very slow moving aircraft there. Very cool. So that's the aircraft, not yet called the Gnomish Flying Machine. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to showcase this very cool Warcraft Alpha. I'll include a link on where you can download it yourself. I used DOSBox to emulate this. Actually, another difference, the Orc Town Hall. Let's see if we can quit to the main menu real quick and take a look at the orcs. And I'll use those cheats. Good voice acting there as well. Yeah, the town hall is different. So let's see, cache, fast build. Let's see if they're all different. Stronghold, nope, stronghold's the same, I believe. And the fortress is the same, but the icon still, it updates once you click on it again. Otherwise, it remained the town hall. I do not know what the objectives were. Oh, that's some different voice acting. Work complete. Anyways, that's all of it. So a different town hall for the orcs, a little bit of a different knight sprite for the humans, the ore resource, and then slightly modified animations on the peasant and peon, respectively. Why is that peasant in our base? Anyway, guys, I'm Mick. This is MickCraft. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll catch you in the next mission as we continue to enjoy the Warcraft 30th anniversary. Thank you.